Premier Kenny, it's a tremendous honor to have you here today. I wish I had met you before, but I have to thank you for your steadfastness in standing with the Jewish community and the legacy also that Prime Minister Harper had left. And we will never forget his loyalty and his friendship and his umbilical bond to the state of Israel. Senator Grafstein, distinguished guests and people that have held elected office before, let me tell you something. To stand here as a proud member of our Jewish community, the first kippah-wearing Jew ever in any parliament in Canada, I will never apologize for being Jewish and being a Zionist. And I want to thank Avi for his incredible leadership, especially when it comes to reminding the Jewish community that we don't walk alone, we don't stand alone, and Avi, you have reminded us we are never alone. I want to thank you for everything you and AGPI have done. Now, friends, I'm a little biased because I'm also the minister responsible for the OPP. We have two great chief superintendents here tonight. But last week, I had the great opportunity of being with our chief designate from York Regional Police Service, our next chief of police for York Region, Paulo da Silva, and we badged together an incredible class of our newest officers that night. And I said to that class, you have to understand that today that the power of the flash that is represented on the side of a police uniform, and Deputy Chief Rob Johnson, our great Deputy Chief from Toronto, although you're not in uniform tonight, you know when a person wears a police uniform and wears a flash, it binds us. It binds us to the truth. It binds us to the past and to where we are in the present, and it will bind us to the future because the men and women that wear it have taken an oath to protect and defend and to make sure that we are safe. And I'm very proud of my Toronto Police Service, and I'm very proud of my OPP. And Deputy Da Silva, we will be with you every step of the way. You have a flagship service, and I'm very proud of everyone that wears the York Regional Police patch. We are undeniably, as a Jewish community, tested. We've been tested like never before, and Avi has spoken about this since October the 7th, almost 3 years ago. It's hard to believe. But you know what I have found when people say that the Jewish community has lost its way, that we're under attack here in our own country of Canada, in our own province of Ontario, I remind them that we do not walk alone. We have found allyship. And the allyship, Avi, is represented here tonight by the people that realize what the Jewish community knows. That anti-Semitism is not a Jewish problem. It's not a Canadian problem. It's not a US problem. It's a world problem. And left unchecked, anti-Semitism, which has metastasized as a virus that is unacceptable, that has no moral equivalency or legitimacy, must be called out. And it's time that world leaders around the world understand that if we normalize anti-Semitism in any shape, in any way, or in any form, what begins with the Jews, as Elie Wiesel has already taught us, will never end with the Jews. Today is a reminder for all of us, united in allyship, united for the values that bind us as proud Ontarians, that bind us, Premier Kenny, as proud Canadians. We must unfurl this love of country more than ever before, and we must stand a little taller and act a little prouder for the values that we have inherited from those that came before us. So friends, Premier Ford will never stop in not only supporting the Jewish community, but standing up for the values of everything that we have inherited. And I can tell you this, I will never stop. I will continue to work as hard as I can and to make sure that we have the legislative tools, the regulatory framework, this strong expectation of public safety, and most importantly, a tone that is unapologetic today and every day. So Avi, I want to thank you for what you have built. I said to Paul Godfrey, a man that I tremendously have a lot of time and respect for, that Paul, what you and a few others envisioned that Avi could do to tell the story, not of Jewish community under attack, but the strength of the Jewish community and allyship. I want to thank you and the founders of AGPI for having the vision that brought us here today. So I'm asking everyone when we leave tonight, carry the message of unity and allyship forward. And know this, we will today and every day never walk alone. We will never be alone, and we will stand strong and proud today and every day. Thank you. Merci beaucoup.